Hey singers, thank you for watching this video. This video will help those of you who conduct choirs to know how to handle punctuation in the text. Stay tuned. Hey, if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. I will definitely be showing more videos about better singing technique and conducting skills. In an effort to help those of you that are right-handed, which is the majority of conductors, you can still conduct with your left hand. But if you are a right-handed conductor, I'm going to flip this video so that we can mirror one another. If punctuation were to happen after beat 3, what would you do as a conductor so you don't lose time between that beat 3 and beat 4? It's not a fermata, it's not a caesura, it's just a comma. It's just a brief phrase lift. Okay? So this is after beat 3. It's called a freeze gesture. So if I was to go 1 and 2 and 3. Now if I stop right there, the choir says, what do I do now? Right? They're frozen. Okay? So we're going to do it again, but let me show you what happens after that. Okay? You take a quick breath in the direction of the rebound. Okay? So it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and freeze, 4 and 1 and 2 and freeze, 4 and. So you notice I'm not doing the rebound right away. I'm frozen at the ictus where the phrase lift is. Okay, the word ictus, if you're not familiar with it, is the bottom of the beat. So 1, that's an ictus. 2, that's an ictus. 3, that's an ictus. 4, that's an ictus, or icti in plural. All right, so let's go ahead and practice this together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Now let's say you want a really nice big breath for your singers to help them. Okay, you can also do a little curly cue thing after the 3, like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Now let's go ahead and do beat 4. Okay, so we're going to freeze on beat 4, and then the rebound will go straight up in preparation for the downbeat going straight down. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. Okay, you got it. So we're freezing on 4, a breath straight up. Okay, now the next one on beat 1 is not real common, and it's a little confusing because you say, well, where do I start? Okay, you just need to remember that you rebound the opposite direction of where you're going. So if I go like this, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm freezing on 1. I rebound the opposite direction of where I'm going. Then I come in for 2 and on to 3. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. All right? Let's go ahead and move to beat 2. So you're going to rebound this direction because 3 is this direction. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. All right, practice that as many times as you need to. Now we're going to do the next one. We're going to just do an exercise that has 4 measures. The first measure we're going to stop after 1, the second measure after 2, the third measure after 3, the fourth measure after 4. Okay? We'll do one measure of nothing first, okay? To get us in the mood, to get us in the groove. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. Okay, 3, 4 time goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Notice my rebound after 1 is going slightly this direction to help the choir see the visual, the change of direction. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So if we were to do a breath after beat 1 or a phrase lift, we go like this. 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and. Okay, if you have a phrase lift after beat 2, you would want to rebound outwards, just like you did on the 4/4 pattern for beat 3. Okay, so 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and. Okay, now you can also do that curly Q thing we did before. So 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and. All right? Now beat 3. This one you will do just like you did on a 4/4 pattern. Okay, so you freeze coming down and then you rebound straight up because you're coming in for that downbeat. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1. All right, now let's do all of that. So 3 measures, beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, with 1 measure blank at the beginning. Now remember that rebound after beat 1, in order to think about this properly, needs to go slightly towards the inside, slightly towards your left hand. Okay, here's 3 for nothing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. You'll need to practice these techniques and find in your music where they apply. When you find a comma or a period or some punctuation mark, put a little check mark. Right above that, that's a good indicator where the breath should happen or where a phrase lift should happen. I really appreciate your support. If you've not done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. Take care.